Hello and welcome to episode 15 of Netherwood TV on Friday the 26th of January. I'm Jack Sawdon and this is Caitlin Turner. We're both prefects.
In today's episode we will be taking a look at the London residential trip that took place on Friday and Saturday last week.
We'll be finding out about the Future Chef competition and taking a look at this week's recommended read of the week.
We will also have some general school news.
Now let's start with the English residential. Last week Miss Haig, Miss Wharton and Miss Utley went to London with a bunch of Year 11 students.
This visit included a trip to Dickens Museum where students took part in a workshop and a tour of the fantastic museum. The students even saw Dickens' desk where he wrote some of the classics such as Oliver.
Then the students went to see a production of Wicked in the evening, which concluded the first day.
Then students on the second day hit the shops on Oxford Street, followed by a visit to the National History Museum before the return journey home.
You can now see on screen some images from the trip. Now let's go over to Miss Wilson, who has some news on the Future Chef competition.
So a few weeks ago we took two students to Future Chef competition in Sheffield. We took Molly Illingworth from Year 8 and Taya Smith from Year 10. They did extremely well. They were runners-up, both of them, to the winner. The food that they made was amazing, very high skill, very high quality. They'd practiced loads at home over the Christmas holidays and I was very, very proud of them. You can now see on screen images of the beautiful dishes that they made me a very proud teacher. We know exactly what to do next year. They will come back bigger and better and we will win next year, I guarantee.
On Wednesday, it was the next of the theatre enrichment visits offered to all key stages in school.
This week, students went to see the matinee performance of Cinderella at the Bradford Alhambra Theatre.
Students had a great time and for some of them they had experienced live theatre for the first time.
The recommended read is back.
Let's find out what this week's member of staff is going to recommend to us.
This week's recommended read is The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. It's a very emotional and touching story about two teenagers who unfortunately have cancer and they meet in a cancer support meeting and fall in love, and the rest I will leave for you to find out when you read it, when you pick up the copy from the LRC. Thank you.
On to some general school news.
This week Year 11 had mock interviews from local employers. Students had to prepare CVs and experience an interview to prepare them for the post Netherwood.
You can now see on screen some images. We also had a fantastic evening on Thursday at the Academy because the annual dance showcase took place. We will have more of this story next week.
That's it for this week.
Thank you for watching and we'll see you next Friday at 10:25 a.m.